For half a century, scientists have been studying day and night, undergoing countless experiments, trying to solve the most important question in human history.
Which Flintstones cereal is better?
2021 is the 50th anniversary of the Pebbles line of cereal. Man, I remember being negative 27 years old when this stuff came out and just thinking, wow, Flintstone cereal? This is the greatest moment of my life thus far. It also happens to be the 50th anniversary of the Pebbles and Bam Bam show. 1971 was truly an important year for the Flintstones. Alright, my fellow Pebbles and Bam Bam show fans, let's make some noise! There have been plenty of different Pebbles cereals throughout the years, but the two big ones have always been Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles. Sorry, Cupcake Pebbles, you don't count. For 50 years, this has been the greatest rivalry in human history. Team Fruity or Team Cocoa?
People love Pebbles' awesome fruity flavors and epic chocolatey taste. Well, it's time to side up with Pebbles' biggest fans. Fruity Pebbles is my champion, chum.
What? Cocoa Pebbles is slam dunk delicious.
Are you with me, a Fruity Pebbles fanatic?
Or with me, crushing on Cocoa Pebbles.
Which flavor is part of your complete breakfast? Fruity Pebbles! Yeah!
Cocoa Pebbles!
Well, 50 years is long enough. It's time for us to decide conclusively which one is better. Today we're going to look at several categories to decide which cereal is objectively better than the other one.
First thing we're going to look at is taste. I had one bowl of Fruity Pebbles, one bowl of Cocoa Pebbles, so which one was the best? Am I allowed to say neither? If I'm being completely honest, I'm not really a big fan of very sugary cereals. If I had to pick one though, which I do, yeah, I'll go with Cocoa Pebbles. I guess those were slightly better. One of the most important things to any cereal is their commercials. Probably the most iconic Fruity Pebbles commercial is the classic,
Oh, I'm hungry.
and yeah, this is a good one. I think my favorite Fruity Pebbles commercial has gotta be the weird video game one though.
On your avatar! Do you want to play? Bowling for Fruity Pebbles? Okay! Blue, orange, yellow, purple, green, pink, and red. I want those better tasting pebbles!
There's a Cocoa Pebbles commercial where Fred and Barney wrestle Hulk Boulder, and Hulk Hogan actually sued them saying his image was damaged by the commercial. Really? I think it's funny that this commercial made Hulk Hogan angry. Cocoa Pebbles gets the point.
Wrestling legend Hollywood Hulk Hogan?
Oddly enough, I can't find any public information about the sales figures of specific Post cereals.
What are they trying to hide from us?
The best we can do is this article that I found that has the 19 most popular cereals in the US by sales in 2018. Fruity Pebbles came in at number 10, and Cocoa Pebbles is not on the list. I also found a post-annual report for 2020 where they show a picture of Fruity Pebbles, but no Cocoa Pebbles. So I think we can safely assume Fruity Pebbles wins this round. In March 2020, I went to see the Flintstones movie in a theater. This is right as COVID was getting really bad, so I ended up being a private screening. There was no one else in there. They were also serving Pebbles cereal during the showing, which is incredibly cool and really made it the ultimate Flintstones experience. Wow, what a sentence. I had the option of Cocoa Pebbles or Fruity Pebbles, and without really thinking about it, I instinctively chose Fruity Pebbles. Even though I just said Cocoa Pebbles taste better, I think that has to count for something. Bonus point for Fruity Pebbles because I ate them while watching the Flintstones movie. The most important aspect of deciding your favorite cereal is by judging their online flash games. Postopia was a website featuring games you could play using codes you got inside your cereal box. There are a lot of general Pebbles games, but I'll be comparing the specific Cocoa and Fruity ones. Cocoa Pebbles has Boulder Bash, where you roll Fred Flintstone around on a boulder and collect Cocoa Pebbles. It's incredibly hard to control and even harder to tell where you're going. There's also Super Cocoa Man, where Barney Rubble jumps across ropes. It's fine. I could only find one for Fruity Pebbles, and it's just Frogger. Cocoa Pebbles wins. Alright, cereal aside, it's time to compare the team leaders. Kyrie Irving representing Team Cocoa and John Cena representing Team Fruity. Now, I could look up a bunch of basketball and wrestling stats, but that would involve me pretending to understand what I'm looking at here. So we will instead look at the filmography of both. After all, I do work in the film industry, I'm kind of an expert. Starting with Kyrie Irving, he's been in Uncle Drew, Family Guy, not much surprisingly. John Cena, on the other hand, has been in tons of stuff. His most notable performance being his role as Fred's dad in Fred the Movie. John Cena was actually in all 3 Fred movies. Now this alone would win him the point for Team Fruity, but he was also in the animated crossover film, The Flintstones and WWE Stone Age SmackDown. So like, what more is there to say? Team Fruity.
Alright, it's time to tally up the scores. The best Flintstone cereal is... a tie. Well, that's not gonna do. This is supposed to be the definitive answer. Which Flintstone cereal is the best? What's another category we could do? Box art.
Yeah, box art's important. That's what you're gonna be looking at the whole time you eat your cereal, after all. So let's compare the 2 of them. Oh no, they're exactly the same. Oh, but look, Cocoa Pebbles is slightly smaller. Fruity Pebbles gives you more for your money. Just kidding, it was only the table that are the same size. Why?
Oh, actually, the real thing that really makes a cereal is it's luck. So we're gonna flip a coin. Heads is Fruity, tails is Cocoa. That is how we're going to determine the winner. Where did that go? Where did that go? No, where did you land? I need to know which Flintstone cereal is better.
I spent months searching for an answer. I looked everywhere for the truth, speaking to experts in the field. Rumors floated around of a man who had found the answer. Knowing what he did, his life was in constant danger. He was always on the run. It was said he was eventually caught and silenced, but he buried what he knew right here, underneath Fred's house, in Bedrock City, Arizona.
It's finally mine. I finally have it. The best Flintstone cereal is... Cupcake Pebbles.
New Cupcake Pebbles, party in a box. It's yummy like a cupcake, makes you wanna rock.
New Pulse Cupcake Pebbles, part of a good breakfast.